Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your love reading for November. First of all, welcome back, my clients and my subscribers. Much love and light and many blessings to each and every one of you. If you're new to my channel, if you like the way that I read, or if it resonates with you, much love and light and many blessings to each and every one of you as well. The King of Pentacles, and let's get everything turned over and we're going to get started. Oh yeah, the Two of Cups, Cancer and energy. There you are, twin flames. Also, your person is the soulmate. That's very clear already. We already know that. It has come through. We have the Five of Wands. Leo, more Leo energy. Wow. Also that five there. Gotta tell you, Mercury energy is really strong here. The Ten of Pentacles, Virgo energy. This is the naughty corner, guys. This is where your person's energy goes. If you are new to my channel, it kind of began, it just evolved into where your person's energy goes. I call it the naughty corner, and just because it was really where they were always going to hide out. If they were indecisive, breadcrumbing, ghosting, that sort of thing. That still holds true, but it really has evolved to just be where their energy is the heaviest. So this is, for the most part, where we get most of the messages from your person for what is going on with your person. But of course, they're here all over the reading, as are you. And the last card coming down, it's not surprising either. It's the Six of Cups. Gosh, guys, Scorpio energy. Yeah, confirmation here of your twin flame. Your twin flame is also a soulmate. And of course, for those of you on a past life journey, we know this is also connected to twin flame energy. So, gosh, you guys, not surprising at all. Let me just straighten things up and we're going to get into your reading. And did you see that look? That one down there is wanting to be seen. So we'll see if it's going to be coming off when we get to your oracle cards. Yeah, I'm a card straightener. I'm a card straightener, a chip licker. But you're like, what are you even saying? You know, I was just having a conversation with a friend. When I eat potato chips, I like to lick all of the spice off first. Is that just me? Why am I telling you that? I don't know. Anyway, maybe somebody here resonates with that. There must be a reason why I gave you such a random fact. Let's get started, you guys. By the way, I do have surrounding me quite a few decks, so we'll see if anything wants to come in. In particular, some tarot, should we want to clarify a reading, validate a particular message, or simply bring in some new insight. Everything is around me and shuffled and ready to go, so let's see what is going on. I want to first talk about the Six of Pentacles. And yeah, as I get into this, I also want to bring in the Six of Cups. Now, this is in your person's naughty corner, as we know. We'll get more into what's going on here, but well, your person is very nostalgic for you. This is very clear that this is your twin flame here. Your twin flame is also a soulmate. We see that in the Two of Cups suite. We see that also in the Wheel of Fortune. Gotta see it everywhere, guys. And with the Six of Pentacles, we know right off the bat that you are giving a lot more to your person. And I think that you might still be energetically giving a lot to your person. I gotta say, it's pretty clear here that your person has surrendered, whether they realize it or not. They have definitely been doing a lot of work. They're in karmic ties right now, is what I want to say. There's a lot going on in their life, and I'm hearing a message coming through for you to, well, tell you, I suppose, that what you're seeing is, yeah, not really what is going on in their life. There's something going on in their life at the moment. And I want to tell you here, there's also a really strong message for you coming through in the Six of Pentacles. Also in the entire reading, as we see here, the Queen of Cups, there's a lot going on. So let me try to organize my thoughts and as messages are coming in for you. It's very clear that you were giving more, that yeah, your person was breadcrumbing you. Also, that spirit is sending the message to you that it's time for you, really time for you to focus and, yeah, get a little bit of discipline going here, guys. We'll talk more about that in a moment. Why? And to detach. For those of you that are here, this is a very specific reading. You are needing to detach now, and energetically, you're always going to be exchanging energy here, but you need to focus on yourself. There's a really big message here for self-care. Look at that. It is coming right next to the Strength card. As we know, your person is also here, your connection, your unbreakable bond, the infinity. It's very strong. This is in regard to your person here. Also, right here, connecting with the Queen of Cups, which we know is, well, it's a lot of things, guys. But it really is about you peeling, is what I want to say. You have been overthinking quite a bit and maybe not taking care of yourself so well, but I think you're coming out of that. We see it in the Wheel of Fortune. Also, it's time for you to, I want to say, share your light, guys. Really, your purpose, your divine purpose, sharing your light, healing, and awakening people. Now, I also feel that there's somebody in your life here that you might need to be releasing. I do feel that you need to release some old thought patterns, some negative ideas, patterns, things, people. And people, that's the key word here. I do feel that there's somebody coming in as well to help you here in your journey. We'll talk more about that in a moment. But there is a really strong need for some of you to release something in your life, someone in your life. Codependency is coming through here. It can be for some of you, this is in relation to family. As we see the Hierophant, we'll get more into everything. But that is definitely a connection for some of you. And yeah, so there's possibly that this is family. It doesn't need to be, it's not going to be for everyone, but it's a strong indication for a lot of you. But there's also a really strong indication for you to also focus on those relationships in your life that were giving a lot to you and that you may not have been putting the time and effort into because you've been so consumed, I want to say. So that's another message coming through. And for some of you, that is family, and it can be your family, your children, family of origin. And that's a direct message coming here. That's a message from your angel coming here from the Hierophant card, excuse me. But we see here that your person was breadcrumbing. We also see that they're acknowledging that here in the Six of Cups. Their energy currently, we see this also and the Ten of Pentacles. As you see the whale, I don't know if you can see this, it's kind of a dark card here, diving down into the Eight of Pentacles. What is the 8? Well, 8 is an action number, it's transactional, it's also healing, it's considered a lucky number. It's also on its side is the infinity symbol. So your person is diving here. And where is that? Right below it? It's the Six of Cups. A lot of memories about you. Also a lot of awakening going on. There's a lot of awakening with your person and realizing some of the things that they said and didn't say. I do feel that there was possibly a message, could have been the recent past. It feels a little further back that your person wasn't responding to. So they're sorry about that. They're also recognizing, yeah, this connection. They're very nostalgic for you right now. We see that in the Six of Cups. There's a lot going on with the Six of Cups, of course. Your twin flame is also a soulmate. They have been really working on their karmic lessons, guys. Karmic ties is coming through quite strong. And again, there's something going on in their life. They're taking moments out and thinking a lot about you, diving down here, as I said, into those 8 pentacles, which is just that infinity symbol. That is you. Now, we also see here that your person is still in their life, and it's very clear that they're in their life, but they're very, very emotional and nostalgic for you. Your person has had to focus on themselves and their karmic ties is what I want to tell you. And they're sending that message through about why they didn't respond to you. And also in connection here with this breadcrumbing, giving more to somebody else. Now, with that said, I want to tell you it can be, when we see the Six of Cups, it's not always the case, But in this particular combination for you, I do feel that your person might be sending you a message, a very emotional, nostalgic, message. For some of you, you have known your twin flame, referencing back to this swinging back and forth. This person is mentally, right now, whoever this is, they feel like it's mainly mental. They're kind of at this, and again, it could be that there's like this pivotal moment where this person has to decide, do I continue to maybe invest in this connection with you? And they're kind of swaying back and forth mentally about this. It could also be too that there have been needing to step away from drama, or because the world and the sun, especially again with the eclipses we had, there could have been a pretty big shift that has happened for this person. And so it feels like I'm hearing something about gratitude. I'm seeing somebody writing in like a gratitude journal. So this person could even, it feels like they've really been able to wrap something up or close up a pretty big cycle. And I want to look at how they feel about you directly here so we can confirm that, because I want to see how that connects to you. But the whole reading kind of feels like it's about maybe two people who are mutually going through this cycle change, or going through this kind of like, almost moving through this doorway here into something that feels more real, or something that is able to disconnect from the lower vibrations. And that's where since I did hear too, waiting for the green light or something, it could even be with the Four of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Magician. There's something about someone wanting to spring into action though, or thinking about taking action. So I can possibly say this being the person you're connecting to, pondering a lot right now, especially if they have disconnected from something else, or even just gone through kind of a shift within their own lifestyle. They could be sort of in this place of like, okay, now that I've done this, I'm waiting for the green light to take action here, maybe to, into your connection potentially. But so let me see, how are they been thinking and feeling about, okay, not just flew out, the star. Yeah, the full years at the bottom. There's something really, though, that feels very hopeful here. So I will say it almost feels like a breath of fresh air. It feels like a feeling of like the hope can be renewed. We can leave behind the stormy waters. We can leave behind all of that kind of old energy, and we can kind of look ahead now. So it's a very refreshing energy. Even though you do have the Three of Swords here, it feels like, sometimes we have to go through storms in order to, see the truth, or sometimes we have to go through a difficult time in order to come out on the other side of that. So I kind of like this person. Let me see, how are they thinking and feeling about you? Let's look at that. How is this person that's on your mind here, this Two of Swords, how are they thinking? What's going through their mind and heart about you? Yeah, it's definitely somebody who's on a crossroads. Definitely somebody who's very much kind of almost like weighing the pros and cons here, mentally going back and forth between what to do at the moment. Yes, the Hanged Man, Temperance. Yeah, so lots of like very healing energy. And look, we have the Devil beneath the Temperance. So there's definitely a feeling here, a theme in this reading. It almost feels like a very still waters, and with that waterfall coming up for the outcome, I will look at the outcome, but it feels like there's either going to be this huge release of emotion that will come in between you and this person, or maybe even you or them individually are going to go through this huge release of emotion in order to kind of get to these crystal clear waters of the star. So it feels kind of like a calmness has come over this reading, a calmness of the major cards coming up here, of like an ending of one cycle, an ending of one chapter. But in terms of how they're feeling about you, let's see. This person is beginning to awaken their senses, I'm hearing. They could even be, again, I definitely feel like this person could have been numb for a while, or you both have been maybe apart for a while, or maybe they've come out of something. And it almost feels like with the Magician, like this Magician is looking at the tools, like, okay, what can I do now with this energy? What can I do now with these tools I have in front of me? But I want to, so what exactly, how they feel about you, let me see. Because, okay, so I'm getting that it could be that this person, for those of you who, let me confirm, how is this person, what's going through their mind and heart about you right now? Two of Swords. Yeah, see, that card just flew out and then flew back in. And again, I won't be for everybody. But for some of you, there has been someone here. And addiction doesn't have to be just like a substance. You know, if it is you on your side, or even both of you, it could just be like old habits. It could be old things that have been surfacing for a long time. And strength is really about having the inner strength to deal with that, to cope with that, to kind of like restrain that. So I can definitely see there's a lot of focus here on healing from anything that has been addictive or codependent, which I definitely, again, can kind of see being two people or even both of you. How are they thinking and feeling about you? Yeah, it's like this person's very much in their head, though. They keep trying to, I'm hearing like mentally trying to figure something out. They seem to be, and see, it's interesting that with the Temperance card, there's 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the water. So that's kind of that reference of this person swaying back and forth. They seem to be really, this person is in the process of shedding a false persona. Again, with the sun, the world here, I can definitely see that whoever this is and I'm picking up on today, they've really had maybe a hard time in the past with holding on to like a false sense of it or image or a false persona. And with the battling addictions, it could even have been numbed out by certain addictions that they've been holding on to. And it feels like they are really in a process of healing and tranquility. So if this is somebody who you are in contact with or someone who you're currently like in a relationship with, I would say that they probably are taking some space or taking some time to get, it's like I'm hearing halfway, or they're very, it's like, again, this person is like 1 foot in of an old life and 1 foot in into a new kind of identity in a way. So it's not even like a whole lot of focus on you at the moment, like in terms of how they're feeling about you, only because it feels, yeah, it's like I'm hearing something though that something is going to happen here which will purge out this waiting energy. Like the waiting will not be forever. Let me get some more. What is this person thinking and feeling about you? Tell us a little bit more, Spirit, specifically how this relates to how this person is thinking and feeling about you. I'm seeing somebody driving like a really fast car. So I don't know if this person maybe did that before, or that can be like the sort of metaphor for recklessness in some way, but it doesn't have to be. We have telepathically sending love songs. Yes, a bottled up emotion. So there's that waterfall of emotion I'm getting for the outcome. Yeah, it's like, okay, this person, it's a really interesting energy. It's hard to kind of put into words because it feels like it's a very spiritual process for this person right now. You could be getting songs, love songs that you're receiving, you know, somehow that you're hearing in your head, or you're seeing it on um, the radio or something. But it feels like this person is in a very deeply spiritual process, almost like if you walk out from a storm and then the water in front of you is very calm and tranquil, but you don't really know what to do with that water. You know, you don't know how to handle it. So there's a feeling of thinking and feeling about you. From hearing something like this person doesn't want to lose control. They're afraid, excuse me, they're afraid of losing control. You can say a fox here too. You see what's going on here. Holding on to past karma, past grudges. At the bottom, we have bipolar disorder. I don't feel like this is, you know, someone actually diagnosed with bipolar disorder unless that resonates with you. But it's the reference of that swaying back and forth with the Two of Swords. It's somebody who kind of is in a phase right now of being in two worlds or two different minds, you know, like with this kind of mask. And it's interesting because false persona in the mask, when it comes to you, it's again kind of hard to put into words exactly, but they're kind of like, I'll try to explain it the best way possible. This person's energy towards you is spiritually connecting with you more frequently or more intensely than before. Or if it's a newer person, they could be very kind of surprised at how this connection is very spiritual, or how like it kind of forces them to move beyond their comfort zone in a way. So if it is somebody who has, for example, went through rehab or something, or they've ended a difficult cycle, or they have become awakened by what you present to them, if it's a newer person. If it's somebody from the past, it's just that I both having faith. Now, in the connection, that's clear. Your person, I feel you're both really struggling here. At the moment, I feel your person is really struggling in this separation, but they're also struggling in their life and are needed in their life, I want to say. So can't really haven't been able to give you what you've been waiting for. Hence we see the Six of Pentacles, the breadcrumbing going on. But you're also coming through here, the Strength card, so strong. Now this is Leo energy. This is also an 8. What is an 8 again? On the side, that's the infinity symbol. You're both here. Also, 8 is connected to Saturn, by the way, which is just how it's wild how it all connects, because Saturn is also the planet of Aquarius, the ruling planet, in Capricorn. Now, it's clear that your person is working out their karmic lessons. You as well. You both are. But I gotta say, there is an end of a cycle here, as we see in the Wheel of Fortune. I feel coming for you, and that is to detach and to surrender and to start doing some work toward your life purpose. It's really clear in this reading. It's a very specific reading for someone. You may be wavering. It may be that you're going back and forth and not able to focus. But this is a really clear message for you to focus here. There's a lot of discipline that is coming through that is needed. There are some life lessons, but it's your karmic lessons. I understand that. There's a lot of obstacles. And I do feel also coming through really strong in this reading, which we all have, is ancestral trauma. So that's another thing I want to talk about. And we'll get to that in a moment, but I want to bring that forward. I feel like you're going through a lot here, but you're also just about coming out of it. Look at this beautiful Wheel of Fortune. Aquarius coming through here as well. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. There's a lot going on here in this Wheel of Fortune. This is a new cycle, and it really is Spirit asking you not to be afraid, to detach. You are in the cycles. This is about the ups and the downs of life in general. But this is also really and particularly connected to you and your twin flame journey. This is a scarab beetle, and they can move blocks, I want to say, out of the way. They can also lead you. And this little scarab beetle here is catching the wings of fate, heading toward its destiny. We know that this is a fated connection. We know this is a destined connection. Your person here is desperately in here too. Is this little scarab beetle right now, trying to move forward. And that's where I want to get you here. There's a lot of nostalgia for both of you. And as wonderful as it is to hear from your person and to reconnect, kind of can take you back a little bit here, and you're both struggling with that. Your person has been struggling too with this separation, I have to tell you. And I think that's also why it's so strong, that they're just wanting to connect with you, but it can be that it's a connect and that it's a go again, and that might throw you off course. So a little bit of caution there for you, but Spirit is sending this message that hardships, hard times that you've been going through are ending. I also want to say to you, I don't generally talk about money in a twin flame reading, but for some of you, you might have been overspending. There might be some money issues that you've had going on. That's also going to be changing, but that's in part, of course, with your choices, the choices that you're going to make here. And it's coming through really strong that there needs to be a shift. And also when I say a shift, shift into that scarab beetle, guys, and head toward your life purpose. That is a really strong message. Also shift into this beautiful deer, this reindeer, who is very wise. Also this unwavering endurance and strength here. It's why it's here on the Strength card. The union is something you're thinking a lot about. And we know here that this is a twin flame connection, of course, and this is a twin flame journey. And that is really what has been weighing you down. Now, I want to say that shake shift into the deer here, and we're going to talk a little bit more too about this snail, because I really want to talk about this snail here in this Queen of Cups. But also look, this is a diamond, and a diamond fills your spirit with positive energy. It absorbs energy, positive and negative. Shape shift into that diamond, let it absorb the negative, get out of there, keep the positive. Do you see where I'm going with this? This is also connected to the crown chakra. Activate your crown chakra. What is that? That's connecting your mind with your body. And what I want to say is detaching mentally and your actions to follow physically. Maybe spending too much time scrolling around on social media to see things. Just a lot of head in the clouds and not being in your life, because there is a really strong message, as I said in this particular reading, for you to give time to those around you. And that comes really strong in the Six of Pentacles, to focus on the relationships that are giving back, focus on the relationships that need you. This really is a beautiful new cycle for you guys. Also, you see here these arrows, which of course, that's very transactional, connecting to air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for me, but that's neither here nor there. These arrows are about before directions fate can take you in. It's really important for you. Self-care is a really strong message here in this reading, and also being able to balance that out with all your needs. It's the 4 areas of stability: emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual. There is a really strong rebalancing needed here, and that's why I want to talk more also about the Queen of Cups. And we'll talk about it in connection with the Hierophant a little bit more as well. We've talked about it a little bit already here, with Spirit sending this message down to you. For some of you, there's some issues going on with family, but it's also the opposite of that as well, coming out of that conflict, as we see with the Wheel of Fortune, and mending some relationships. This particular energy, the Queen of Cups, we know this is Cancer and energy. People are really feeling your energy, guys. It's coming through in the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Spirit is sending that message to you to give that light that you have. All of you, probably most of you here, of course, everybody actually is impacted. But right now, you're very connected. You're very connected to your intuition, your psychic abilities, which everybody also has. A lot of people are seeking you out. You may not see it. It is really time to share your light. Also, as we see here with these meerkats and the healing that's going on within you. People are, I feel, it's coming through really strong here that people are waiting on you. I'm waiting for you to come. So people both that you know and also people that you don't. Your life purpose, guys, which is sharing your light, healing and awakening others. It's super strong here. And look, I love this too. It's this little snail going really slowly, but with intent. Where are your intentions? Perseverance is what I want to say to you, excuse me. Prioritizing hasn't been going on, I feel. Also with money that keeps coming through for some of you. What is that? And prioritizing what's important in your life. That is what prioritizing is. You, number one, take care of yourself. It's super strong here, guys. It's really strong here. And those that are counting on you, those that love you, there are people I feel waiting on you. And part of that physical realm that's connecting to it all is to free up your time here. And yeah, start working on yourself as well. This really is a time of transformation for you, a rebirth, if you will. You see these mushrooms here. Look, even your twin flame is here in these mushrooms. It's really a new beginning for you guys. A lot of self-care and is coming through, nourishment needed in every way, spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. The 4 areas of stability. It's so strong. Look, it's right on top of this terranium, I think it's called. You have the mushrooms there. And look, doesn't it? It's a cup. It's a very emotional draining. Of course, it's the Queen of Cups, so it's extremely emotional. And there you both are, having your awakenings. Your person has surrender. I don't know that they know exactly what's going on or what anything means, but they're really completing cycles here. You both are, and you're both here, and you're both transforming. But I'm only able to talk to you here. And what I want to say to you too, when I talk about prioritizing one thing at a time, one thing at a time. And there is a really strong message of knowing when to stay, knowing when to go. So that's going to apply for a lot of you in your life. You're in the 3D with somebody in your life. And it's also about the surrender here and detaching and working toward your life purpose. And that's what I want to talk about, the King of Pentacles, Virgo energy. You're on the path here to self-improvement. We see it. And I also feel we can see it here in the King of Pentacles. Look at the energy radiating off it, that something is coming to you. So something you have been working toward. And look, it's right here next to the Wheel of Fortune. So it's really clear. I feel like for a lot of you too, the financial issues that some of you have been having are going to be clearing up for you. And that's also in connection for a lot of you with your life's purpose. So possibly a new job, new venture, taking something to another level here. But it's really important that you focus and prioritize. And also that means where you're putting your time here. But it's really clear that this struggle, I feel that you've been going through zenning. And this is what I also want to talk about here. Again, it comes through here that you may have been, neglecting yourself, neglecting your needs, and possibly some of people around you, okay? And I don't mean that to be negative. I just want to tell you what is coming through. And again, here with the Queen of Cups and Hierophant, and the King of Pentacles, the need to let, thought patterns, negative, toxic ideas, thoughts, things, But for a lot of you, there's somebody in your life here that kind of needs to go. And I'm not talking about your twin flame. We can't cut that cord. We already know you need to detach and surrender and do your work. And if you're already doing that, you're on the right path. So then that message has already been received from you somewhere else at some other time. But it's somebody in your life. It can be a close relation. It can be maybe even not family, or can even just be a friend. Why? Because there's also this need to make room for somebody that I feel is coming in, sort of a teacher of sorts. So somebody might be coming in to help you with your business. Maybe it's somebody on the emotional and the mental level as you try to balance out the 4 areas of stability. So it can be somebody, a counselor, somebody that you're going to be talking to, even a friend. But somebody here is either already there or they're coming in. And we also see it in the Queen of Cups, because for as much light as you have that you're emanating and people are attracted to you, and there is a strong message for you to share your light and participate in the healing and awakening of others, because that is ultimately, the life purpose of a twin flame. How you do that is up to you. Although that comes through, there's also a really strong message for self-care. So you have to be really careful with that and prioritize. Take care of yourself. And I talk about this a lot in readings, and it really is put the life mask on you before you put it on others. In order to help others, we need to help ourselves first. So there's another one of those mixed messages coming through saying, hey, take care of yourself, but hey, share your light. You can do that. You can do both. Prioritize. That's what I want to say to you. And intentions. Where are your intentions? The 2 of Cups, guys, look at that. My gosh, but so goosebumpy here. The 2 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, right together. Right below that is the 5 of Wands. This is the 2 of you. More validation. We already know your twin flame is also a soulmate. And we also know you can have many soulmates. You have many soulmates in your life. Romantic, not romantic. They come in as teachers. So it can also be, by the way, that somebody is coming in here, a soulmate, to come in and help you. And that's pretty clear. But let's talk about you and your person. We see the struggles here in the 5 of Wands. It's been very challenging. I also see here that your person was not responding to you, I want to say. Interesting too, they're also aware of that. Right next to the Six of Cups here, we know in the Two of Cups, your person again is a soulmate. This is your soul contract. This is like the contract that the moon and the sun have opposite each other. You can't live without either. You need the sun, you need the moon. Look, it's almost like you made the contract. You're looking up here at the divine. Penguins, I gotta tell you too, they mate for life. They're soulmates. And do you know how penguins propose, I want to say? They collect rocks in the shallows, and that is where penguins are, and the beaches and in the water, and they collect rocks and they present them to their soulmate. That is how they find their mate. They're also one of few animals that can drink salt water. Isn't that interesting? And what is water? It's really emotional, but it's a connection to the divine. We know this is a divine connection. It's really clear. And it's really clear here with this Five of Wands that there has been a lot of conflict and struggle. I do feel that this particular stage in your journey, at this cycle, that you're both coming out of that. Now, your person has other stuff going on, and I'm just, there's a point where I just can't go so far in and just, read a list of everything. I want to respect their privacy, but I have to say they're in it, but they're trying to come out of it. And we see that with this breath that they're taking. They're going down here to this Eight of Pentacles, here to you, thinking a lot about this, which is causing them also to think about their life purpose and the journey that they're on, how they got there, what they're doing. That's them working out their karmic lessons here. This is also you coming out of that. This is the Five that is coming out of the conflict. Also, your angel sending another message to you that it's going to be okay. The struggles are ending, guys. These obstacles and challenges in your twin flame connection are not as intense as what I want to say. And if you feel like they still are, this is coming into the Wheel of Fortune, that you are coming out of that. It's real clear here. Also with the King of Pentacles, that you're coming into a new cycle, these struggles, and that's a new phase of the connection that I promise you is so much easier when you get to the other side. It doesn't disconnect you. You can't cut the cord. There's that throat chakra again, which is really interesting because Mercury also comes through here really strong, and that's part of why things are a little bit lighter for your person, and I feel like they're wanting to send a message here. Now, it's also clear, as I said earlier, a really strong energy exchange between you, and in combination with the Five of Wands here, there's a lot of telepathic messages and messages from their higher self between the 4 and the 5D. Again, I can't wait to get into these today, but I wanted to send that to you because that is going on between the two of you. When you're thinking of your twin flame is thinking of you. Also, your angels want you to know that they're sending aid and direction, helping you to accomplish your goals, head toward your life purpose. It is a time for you also of just really high psychic abilities. So you might be noticing a lot of things, having a lot of really vivid psychic dreams. Everybody is psychic. Everybody has empathy. Everybody is psychic. It's a matter of using it, practicing it like a muscle, some more than others too. For example, with telepathy, you can be great at sending it, not so great at receiving it, not so great at sending it. You can also be both, but it does require practice. I do feel that you're feeling your person in a way, your energy exchange right now is really strong. It's very, very strong. The moon energy is also really strong. Now we know that this is Cancer and energy. The moon energy is Pisces, but Cancer comes through. Also Gemini, the throat chakra, guys. It's all so very connected that, yeah, it's very goosebumpy that your person is, I feel, wanting to send you a physical message. And when I say physical, I guess I mean more 3D is what I want to say, in the SMS or social media, whatever that is. But also the telepathy between you is so very strong. and the moon energy of coming out of that fear. And the duality here, the duality, what is that? That's the dark to light, light to dark, negative, positive here. And yeah, what happens when the sun comes up in the moon? The moon is still there, but the sun comes up. It's the illuminary of life, I want to say. It helps us face our fears because we can see them. Your person is having a lot of epiphanies, a lot of realizations, and also wanting to go toward that sun energy, the outcome that they're imagining that they can't get to now, but they're imagining it, excuse me. You guys, here reading. Okay, I think I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to stop with the tarot now. It feels like I need to close this channel. But before I do want to say a little bit about shape-shifting here, guys. Shape-shift into that little snail. What does that mean? Take on the qualities. You can't really be a snail. It's not possible with our DNA. But you can shape-shift into a snail and take on those qualities of perseverance. You can shape-shift into this deer, enduring. You can shape-shift into this ram and getting through anything, surviving really harsh conditions. Shape-shift into this meerkat to a meerkat. Give to yourself. Take care of yourself. The self-care here was strong, and the care for others. As the meerkats are here patiently waiting for the other meerkats to go out and collect what it is they need. I feel that you have people waiting for you, twin flame, and also you're waiting for you. Your inner child is waiting for you to do this shadow work. Something connected here for some of you too. Some really heavy shadow work, guys. Really strong, messy, hello. I don't know what went on with the camera, excuse me. But taking care of yourself. Putting on that mask for you so that you can put it on others. There are people I feel can be more than one, but they're waiting for you. Yeah, and you're waiting for you. And your inner child also is coming through waiting for you to do that shadow work. Do you know how, this is interesting, but do you know when you have something to do, whether it's homework or a particular job around the house or whatever, you find yourself doing everything but that. So you'll go and you'll start cleaning the house so you can avoid finishing a report of whatever it is. That's what I feel like is going on with you right now. A little bit of that too. So it's real important that if you're finding it hard to get things done, just pick one thing. One thing at a time comes through here with the Queen of Cups. Self-care. And that can even be just letting a particular toxic energy, a toxic habit, a toxic thought, whatever go, something that you've been carrying around. Shadow work is coming through strong. For some of you, this is something really heavy from your family. It's not going to be for everyone, but I think it's for a lot of you. Also, the ancestral trauma has come through really strong here today, and sometimes we're not aware of that. So that's something also that Spirit is asking you to look at. Okay, guys, I think I've brought through everything that needed to come through. Let's move on to some oracle messages. Before we do, just remember that Spirit has a plan. Spirit has a plan for you. Whatever's happening, it's all part of it. The unwavering, the not focusing, the diddy-daddling, as my mom would say. No, actually, my mom, that's what my dad would say. He's no longer with us. My mom calls it farting around. No more farting around, twin flames. Okay? That's a message from me and my mom. This is opalite. This is connected to Mercury, also opaline, whatever you want to call it. Very strong Libra energy, meeting the balance. Cancer comes here too. It's emotional, I know. But this need to align spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, it's real strong. And that's the other thing I do want to say as we talk about this here. I do feel, twin flames, that your heart chakra is opening. I also feel that your root chakra is opening, coming through here in the Wheel of Fortune. Also, the Five of Wands, the Hierophant card, something, the connection, things that have happened has closed it. But for a lot of you, your heart chakra, has been closed for a while in connection with something here in your past. That is opening, guys. And your root chakra, helping you face these challenges here, is strongly coming through as opening for you. I feel like it's been very blocked. Now, I also feel your sacral chakra has been really blocked, but that is also opening for you, and that is so that you can manifest, your confidence to go after your life purpose and your goals here. Your person also, their heart chakra as well, and I gotta tell you, their root chakra and their throat chakra coming through, that is definitely unblocking a little. I can't say that it's that it's balanced. I don't feel that, but I do feel that they're working on that. And that's also really strong why I feel a message might be coming true. A really emotional message to lighten some of these emotional burdens, connecting to that crown chakra also, which your person's, I feel, is really opening here, wanting to get out a lot of repressed emotions. Again, it feels like a really small window, and should it be coming around the time that I'm feeling it, we're still going to be in Mercury retrograde. So be careful. I just want to say that, okay? Don't let that derail you from the things that you need to do. You made this soul contract with your person. You can't cut a twin flame cord. You can make you have free will. You can make a very clear decision, because this is the decision too here, guys. If some of you, I don't feel that's happening here in this reading, but you can make a decision if you say, well, can't cut the cord, but I'm done in this lifetime. That's your free will. I want to tell you that. But that's not what is coming through, but I want to pass that through to you. But there is a decision here. And what is that decision? It's to get through this, to detach, to surrender. If you've done that, it's to decide to do the work, the shadow work, to take that help being sent from your angels, from your spirit guides, from your ancestors, also releasing you from some of that trauma so you can move forward here, because I see this cycle ending. I see this struggle. That's the next cycle. Does it mean everything's great? There's no more struggle? No, of course not. It's life. Life is up and down. We see that in the Wheel of Fortune. It's about cycles. And this particular cycle you've been going through is coming to an end. Things are looking up for you. That's what I want to see to you. And get yourself stronger so that when the next round comes along, you're better equipped for it. You're better equipped to handle it. Okay, I'm really moving on now. Do you believe me? Look, these just got left behind. It's the most I'll take. The divine, I gotta tell you, Spirit has a plan. Let's see what they are. This middle one generally is telling you what is going on. You are held, safety. Gosh, you guys, I want to cry for you. Why? Because this is that coming through here, this healing that's coming through. Detaching from, you guys, just detaching and surrendering, but also letting something, habit, people, things go, thought patterns. For a lot of you, it's a person. Because you haven't been feeling very safe. Look at this, the wisdom of the owl. The heart is about new beginnings. Also matters of the heart here. Look, and the snow falling. It's a fresh, it's very quiet. It's very peaceful. Look how safe they are here. And I know that that's what you want to feel. And I don't feel that you've been feeling that. It's really strong here. You've got to keep moving so that you can get there. And don't get me wrong. I don't think that it's you're sitting here, you were over here in the snow and shivering and alone. I don't feel that at all. But I do feel that part of the reason you're so focused on your person and have been so connected is because it just kind of, it brings up a lot of stuff, and it spins us out, and like I said, when you're heading on a path to go clean something in your house and you get distracted because you don't really want to clean the hut, that's kind of what I feel going on. But ultimately here, safety, this is coming. Look, it's a 10. That's a new cycle, and you are held. I love that. You're held by your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors. Love yourself here, and there are people, a lot of people who love you also that are there. Give them that time and energy, but help yourself. Take care of you so that you can help others. Everything is going to be okay. Things really are changing for you. What is going on here? Look, wisdom, excuse me, remember. Oh gosh, you guys. So much coming through here between from your ancestors, from your spirit guides, from your angels. Also, I got to tell you the journey that you're on. And look, it's a cat. The cat, it's really interesting because they can be representative of protection. You kind of put them there to feel safe. So I do see here that you haven't been feeling so safe. That's something that is changing for you. Got to put in that work. Also, it's a little funny thing, which I know everybody knows, that cats have 9 lives. And your person is coming through here too, the memories as well. I got to tell you, also this 6 and this 3, 36 here, this throat chakra is so strong. That is coming to a 9, and 9 is a number of completion, but it's not, something is over, but it's not over. It's a cycle. It's completion of a cycle, as we talked about. So something here, as I said, the letting go. What is that? Thought pattern, habit, person, thing. It's really a big deal. And I also feel that your ancestors are releasing you from something that has been burdening you, that might be coming up. Maybe it has already come up, because ancestral trauma is not ours. It's why it's ancestral trauma. It's, passed down. Something I work on actively to try not to give my daughter. It's difficult, isn't it? We've got to break the pattern here. So that's a really strong message for you, to break some type of pattern. Also in your family. Okay, guys. But yeah, look at that. Boy, your readings are always very beautiful, but I'm particularly enjoying it today. And bliss. Open your door to the divine. What gosh, okay. Before we get into this, I also wanted to tell you, 9 is connected to the planet Mars. Mars is connected to Aries and Scorpio. Aries is the beginning, Scorpio is the end, and that is also the rebirth energy that I was feeling for you, really strong in your reading today. And that coming through with those mushrooms, where did that go? There it is. Here in the Queen of Cups. Guys, it is, So that energy, that Aries, that Scorpio energy there, the beginning, then the end, but not the end, the new cycle, as we know, a new cycle beginning for you. You're coming out, you're moving on to the next cycle, and if you're not there, you will be, so don't worry. Make those good choices for yourself, okay? Take care of yourself. Spend time with those that you love. Look around. Doesn't matter if it's one person. Maybe for some of you, it's not family. It's your soul family or soul friend. Maybe you have one really good friend. That's enough. I tell that to my daughter, and it's true. Okay, we're moving on from that. The bliss. Open your door to the divine. That is the number of the divine. That's also about divine timing. And look, that is the har again, the rabbit. New beginnings. Trust that spirit has a plan for you. In matters of the heart here, I realize this has been really difficult, but it is changing. You're coming to a new cycle, guys, that is going to be a lot easier for you. As hard as it sounds when I talk about detach and surrender, or, being careful not to go too into, they're sending a message, and waiting on that, is because that's how you get to the other side. Is doing your shadow work, putting yourself first so that you can spread your love and your light and heal and awaken others. That is the ultimate twin flame journey. As much as we see here in this triangle, the top of the twin flame triangle, the union at the top, as much as some of you want that, and as much as people say that's the whole point, it's not. It's the soul contract you made to reach your life's purpose, guys. Should you have a union with your twin flame in this lifetime, great. It's not going to be for everyone. Sometimes it can be many lifetimes, and we see that here. It's disciples. So if you are, let's say, waiting that you're maybe going to have a union here, it might not happen and you're just going to stay stuck. But I know you won't, because that is the cycle for the twin flames, guys, and you're coming up to this. You want to get to the other side. It doesn't make it go away. You can't cut the cord, but it will really, you'll feel so differently and you'll be getting to the other side, which is getting closer to your life's purpose. And that is the point. And that's, yeah, and that's coming. We see that here in the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Pentacles. You're always going to be connected. There's a lot of energetic exchange between you. So whether you get that message or not, or you're not even sure about telepathic messages, that exchange is always happening here, guys. And there are little signs being sent to you all the time. You know that. Sway won't go into that. Open your eyes to the doors to the divine, also divine timing. And we know that too. Okay. I'm going to set this here. Let's get into messages from their higher self. I've really been wanting to get into these. I have more decks around me, so we'll see where things go and what wants to come in. What do you want to say to your person, to your twin? It's really hard living without you. Yeah, it is. Very hard living without you. I'm going to put this here, actually. Look, this connection here, and gosh, the way they're diving down here into this Ten of Pentacles, it's like I said, it's a new cycle for them too. It's not over. It's not over, but there are some things changing. And right now this is really strong. Don't let this derail you. That's what I want to tell you. Take these messages from their higher self as a form of, I almost want to say kind of like, not therapy, this is not therapy, to get your kind of, to take them in and feel them and enjoy the messages, and then you turn off the computer or the phone or whatever and you get to work. That's what I want to say to you, okay? What do you want to say to your twin flame? I hope you still love me. Yes. Are you thinking about me? I feel like my chest will burst open. I miss you. Yeah. That's really, really, really strong. They're in that energy now. But let that lift you. Take that love and light from them. Don't let that derail you, okay? You have changed me for the better. I am so sorry. That's in connection with the Six of Pentacles, and that came through really early. Your person is definitely having an awakening in this cycle, is what I want to say to you. Realizing a lot of things that were said and weren't said, and the time between you, the separation. There's guilt messages from their higher self. They are sorry. Yes, I think of you constantly. That's very current energy right now. This one was trying to come out, but it brought out another one. I just can't seem to get over you. Yeah, they might not really know what is going on here. I'm sorry, guys. I have to start covering hearts. I really don't like that, but that's what happens. Do you miss me the way I miss you? I feel that you do. I love you. Why did that just make me really emotional? Okay, I need to gather myself. Oh, twin flame, I feel like some of you are crying and feeling that right now. I know, because I'm feeling it. I trust that the universe will bring us together. Okay, look, it's 3. I'm thinking of you. That's all I do all the time. Some of these, I have to say, can be you sending them, but your person is, well, I'm still checking upon you. Yeah, especially right now, currently. You both are. You both are. I know I'm giving you a, a talking to for doing that, but, you know, that's not what I mean anyway when I talk about it. I understand. You're my favorite person. These are yours. When you know, serendipity, my beloved. Okay, for these yours, yeah, these are yours. Then I'm going to get another deck here. Our flame of love will burn forever. Yeah, that's the two of you, twin flames. Sorry to cover that beautiful bliss card. I thought that I knew how to love until I met you. Okay. You stayed in my hand and this flew. You give me butterflies. That's also a little bit of triggering there. I stay up all night thinking of you. That's really strong right now. That whale is in the deep, dark ocean. They're in it right now, guys. Very connected spiritually at the moment. As I said, at the moment, because a lot of this time you've been separated, your person hasn't been. They've been doing just kind of doing their day-to-day life, I want to say. A lot of routine coming in here. Really connecting with that Mercury energy. They're shifting your focus right now. Telepathic messages are extra strong, and as I said, possibly a message. Our souls are forever connected. That should say our. That was me. I play songs that remind me of you on repeat. I was a complete jerk. This is connecting with that. There's a lot coming through with the Six of Pentacles today, but that's something that they're having realizations about now. Lot of epiphanies. Someday I am coming for you. Okay, so, but this deck just fell over here, and these two cards came off. Okay, and we're going to look at these because I'm feeling the messages from their higher self today really strongly. It's hard to face the truth. Yeah, that's what they're doing right now, guys. Really stepping away from their karmic ties at the moment. Really thinking a lot about their path. Our souls are connected. We got this already, didn't we, in another deck? And I spelled that one wrong. Yeah, our souls are forever connected. Our souls are connected. Okay, so that wants to be here with the Six of Cups. We're going to look at more love messages. You're my person. This is a repeat as well. Okay, guys. Also bringing this in again. I play songs that remind me of you on repeat. So some messages really connected to music here. I'm looking forward to seeing what is coming down. And that is a validation. That already came down. So that is here. Where did that go? It doesn't matter. We know it's here. I cannot stand not talking to you. These are yours. Luck 3. Thinking of you brings me peace. Come to me in my dreams. I'll kiss you there. Twin flames. I saw someone that looked like you. It felt like you were here. Recognizing your twin flame in other people. I think that's been happening to you too. It's happening to your person now. I did not expect to fall so in love with you. Yeah, look, another 3. The divine. Oh, wow, guys. I'm scared to leave the life I am in. Yeah, yeah, I don't really know any. This says it all. And it has been the message from the very beginning that they're not. They're not. They're kind of, yeah, they're here in a different cycle at the moment. Like I said, and it can be a really small window, it feels. Conversations with you were the highlight of my day. A lot of energy here about your communicating with you. I am ashamed of the way I handled things. Yeah, that's very strong. I'm putting it here with I was a complete jerk. I wish I could see you in person. When you feel my energy, it's because I am thinking of you. I love this for you. How does those soulmates? They're two guys. Your person is also a soulmate. That's the penguins. I feel like they're like you're talking to each other here, and it's also the two of you in the higher realm. Excuse me, the 4 and 5D sending those messages. I want to talk telepathically, by the way. I want to talk, but I am afraid I still can't offer enough. I don't understand why I'm so connected to you. So your person may not know this particular journey. I know you are giving more, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, there we go. We know that. It's the overall energy. It's not a major arcana, but it's the overall energy, and it was really plays a been role in your reading today, Twin Flames. Okay, look, these just came off. I want to tell you the truth. It makes me sad when I read our messages of happier times. Okay, oh, no, you're not. This just what was trying to peek out. I'm sending you a message. Okay, so there's still some fear here with that. Yeah. Yeah. This has been strong throughout the entire reading, and they literally just tried to hide it. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, we're going to give them a last chance, and these two came down. So we're going to look at those. Then this just fell off. Loved you yesterday, love you still, always have, always will. Making that 3 again. I wish we were together right now. I wish I could tell you what is really going on in my life. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm not surprised by this because it's a really strong feeling here. I don't know that you'll hear it, but boy, do they want to tell you because they're going through it. Rose quartz, the universal stone of love, Aries, Libra, Taurus, really strong forgiveness here. Your person wants forgiveness for all that. And I know, you know, forgiveness, it's important in this connection. Forgive each other. It's not easy. It takes a while. You got to get to the other side. Some of you are ready. And wow, something really weird just happened to me. I was turning my head and I could have sworn that these were blinking. Okay, that was strange. Then we will get a fairy stone. Yes, I know you love me. It was me, not you. They care too much what people think. Yeah, it's also tied with the Hierophant energy, but this is about their ghosting and their just kind of disappearance here. It was then. They had to go and work on themselves, their karmic ties. They still are. They're still in it, but they're in a new cycle. They're having a lot of epiphanies here and wanting to connect with you. But just be careful, because I feel like you're really vulnerable right now. I was scared. Yeah. So many songs remind me of you. So that came through again. Guys, this connection. You are the love of my life. I'm excited to see what songs are going to come in today. I am so lost without you. Please forgive me. That Bryan Adams song coming through. Maybe that will come in. Please never give up on us. Yes, but do your work, Twin Flame. Detach, surrender. You deserve so much more. Don't ever change. Will you wait for me? These two just fell. I am out of my hands. I am afraid you will reject me. My world changed when I met you. Yeah, big time. That camera is going to make me crazy. As you saw, I think you saw this flipped out upright. I'm sending you telepathic messages and it landed on yes, I know you love me. It's really hard living without you. Don't give up on us. I miss you. This has come down a couple of times, I believe, in your other messages. Okay. What do you want to say to your person after this last chance? I fear you have moved on. My world is dark without you. Last chance. Okay. Look, so these two landed in my hand, and there's one here clipped off. You were my other half. Twin soul, twin flame. Also, soulmates, very clear. I would put this between the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups, but they are covered in messages from their higher self. I'm sorry I ran. Putting that with I was scared right next to the rose quartz, wanting forgiveness. They have asked, I really want to see you. Gosh, you guys. Okay, we're going to look at your more channeled song messages here, Taurus energy with this selenite. I'm dying to see what's here. Are you? Can be that your song's coming through that you would consider, the song of you and your person. Can also be that it doesn't. It can be even songs that Hiko didn't even like. It's about the message or the sentiment behind the song. Forgiveness, and I love you, thinking of you. Can be a song of relevance to you. And can be that messages come through even just with one word or location, or things in here that connect you with your person or mean something to you that I won't even know, because it's, yeah, something that you're going to recognize. And this just got, okay, there's two. They just got taken off. Let's see what's going on. The mere idea of you, the longing here for you. You'll never know how slow the moments go till I'm near to you. I see your face in every flower, your eyes and stars above. It's just the thought of you, the very thought of you, my love. The very thought of you, Tony Bennett, written by Ray Noble. In the stars of, yeah, that's the direct connection to the divine. We know this is a divine connection. Unforgettable. That's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me. Never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way and forevermore. Nat King Cole, Unforgettable, written by Irving Corden. Do you see this? Look. We're going to look at more. These were pushing their way off. The long and winding road that leads me to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. It always leads me here. Lead me to your door. Gosh, you guys, the Beatles, The Long and Winding Road, written by Paul McCartney, John Lennon. This is the twin flame journey to cycles, the wheel of fortune here. And we know this can be lifetimes. We see that. We know it already, but the Six of Cups validation. You think I'd leave your side, Beatty? You know me better than that. By your side, Sade. This just showed itself. This is your person, 100% here in this Six of Cups. Memories light the corners of my mind. Misty watercolor memories of the way we were, Barbara Streisand. This card, it's glowing. There's a lot of light in this reading today. There's so much light. It's your light. That's, yeah, wow, I have goosebumps. This is your light that I'm feeling, guys. It's about your awakening here, your next cycle. Sharing your light, healing and awakening others. Oh, twin flame, you're going to be on the other side real soon. And yeah, there's some messages to help you along the way, to help your heart. Keep opening that heart chakra, keep going. The person is really consumed with the moment, thinking of you. Let that make you feel good and carry you on your journey, carry you on your life purpose here, even as you need to detach and surrender. Why is this? This is just wild how it's working today now. Oh, we saw this already. No, wait. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this also is showing itself. We saw the long and winding road. A winding road, a heavy load is nothing new to see. We know that through the bad times, I'll have you and you'll have me. Aretha Franklin, united together. That is the Two of Cups, beautiful souls. That is the Two of Cups. That is the two of you. They make for life. This is many lifetimes. This is this old contract that you made. The penguins drinking that salt water, that direct connection to the divine. Oh gosh, okay, so this belongs in your reading. We're definitely putting that in your reading because it wants to be in your reading. I wish I had a reverse so long. I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate on. I made my baby cry, River, Joni Mitchell. Joni Mitchell song comes down. Whoo. Yeah, your person is going through it. You know what? This river here, I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. If I had a river I could skate on. That's frozen river, of course. It's the emotions, and that's dying in a really big way. Your person, it's flooding, guys. And yeah, they want to skip over it. They want to skip over memories here and be able to just say, do what they were doing that worked before for them, avoiding it, not cleaning, walking, doing everything else, but just living in their karmic, with their karmic ties, living their life. But right now, in this window of time, they can't deny it. It's really strong energy. They wish they could just fly over it. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Yeah, where skate moves a lot faster over those frozen emotions, but it's melting here. Can't skate on a river. Yeah. When you're lost and you're alone and you can't get back again, I will find you, darling, and bring you home. By your side, Shade. Yeah, and that's the help you give each other. You made a soul contract, sending each other this love and light too. And that's also why I feel all this light here and all this love that's very emotional. And yeah, love it bringing me to tears because your person is sending that. There's also a lot of love and light around you. You're sending it to each other, even when you're annoyed with them. But just, this is how it is on this journey. You made a contract to do that. Yeah, guys, so there we go. Wow. Okay, so this is sticking out, and love had brought with it this one and the one below it. That's the one that was sticking out. You will remember when this is blown over and everything's all by the way. When I grow older, I will be there at your side to remind you how I still love you. I still love you. Love of my life, Queen, Freddie Mercury. Gosh, okay, I'm putting this here because this has found its way to stay out of all the cards buried. Your person saying, no, 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 I'm not burying these memories. They're up right now. I want this to be seen. There's a time for us. Someday there'll be time for us. Time together with time to spare. Time to learn and time to care somewhere. Barbra Streisand. This message is all about divine timing. Maybe lifetimes, guys. But your person, gosh, who, yes, very, I had a feeling today because the messages from your higher self, the entire reading, I've just been feeling like, oh, they just want to get to them. And there's so much to say and there's so much emotion behind it. And it's just really a validation of the entire reading and where your person is right now. When you came my way, you brightened every day with your sweet smile. Sade, ordinary love. It's a lot of Sade here today. You're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know. I don't know. You stick around, now it may show. I don't know. I don't know. The Beatles, something, George Harrison, somewhere was here, then something. It's because of the time right now can be something along the lines of what's in a message. Maybe even a conversation, but you know what? I really don't feel that so much as I just feel something coming through and then kind of, yeah, being gone again. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble. They're only made of clay. Ella Fitzgerald, our love is here to stay. George Gershwin. Gosh, guys, yeah, those Rockies here been through a lot, and they endure a lot of seasons. They endure avalanches and rock slides and all kinds of stuff. The elements, that's the twin flame journey. Okay, I'm going to give them a last chance and I'm going to get another deck because I feel like more needs to come through. Then we're really going to close this. Probably, I always say that, oh, the longest reading. No, I mean, you watch my readings, you know, I go on. But Twin Flames, this is just feels really special and important for you. Your heart needs this, I feel. Remember, let it help you open your heart chakra and then keep moving on, okay? There's nothing we can't overcome if you let me be your only one. There's nothing we can't overcome if you let me be your only one. United together, Aretha Franklin, there it is again. Okay, I'm going to get into what was that? Okay, so these, yeah. So we're going to look at one of my Twin Flame Soulmate decks and look, got picked up. There were two that belong in one of my original decks that don't belong in this deck, but they're obviously yours. The sun is gone, but I have a light. Whew, there is that light we've been feeling. Yeah, and here, in that 8, they're going down very deep into the divine here, guys, into this connection is what I want to say. The ocean, that is the divine. It's very emotional. Those pentacles down there, those 8, that is the eternity. That is the infinity. That is the two of you. They're deep in these memories, thinking about you now. Ain't no sunshine when you're gone, Bill Withers. Ain't no sunshine. Look at that. The sun energy. Wow. Okay. And that's connecting to the source. Your God is the universe. Spirit, divine. It cannot be from you. It cannot hide. And I'm losing the will to try. Can't hide it, can't hide it. Breathless, the chorus. Yeah. Yeah. The not right now, I tell you. Who, guys? Fade into you. Strange you never knew. Fade into you. I think it's strange you never knew, Mazzy Star. That's yours. Look, it just brought 2 with it. It's been so lonely without you here. Like a bird without a song. Nothing compares to you, Sinead O'Connor. Yeah, look at that. 'Cause honey, your soul can never grow old. It's evergreen. Baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory, thinking out loud. That Sharon, that is exactly what your person is doing right now. That's the two of you, evergreen. Those leaves do not change color, and that is what is on the laurel wreath. Also, we see that reunion energy here. Remember, reunion is not union, but it is, I do feel, to connect again, wanting to send you a message. Maybe they call or you talk. I feel more that it's a message, may have already come, but this is what they're doing right now. And it's too good to slip by, too good to lose, too good to be there just to use. I'm going to stand up on a mountaintop and tell the news that you take my breath away. You take my breath away, Eva Cassidy. I highly recommend you go listen to Eva Cassidy. If you have not, you won't be sorry. She's passed away many years. No. Rest in peace. Beautiful Eva Cassidy, also very connected to the divine. Beautiful soul, beautiful musician. Just tapped the wings here. Look at the tissue, see that? You're reading, my gosh. And you decorated my life, created a world where dreams are apart, and you decorated my life by painting your love all over my heart. Hey, decorated my life, Kenny Rogers. Look at this. We're going to get one last chance, and then we're closing the reading, guys. Yours was the first face that I saw. I think I was blind before I met you. First day of my life, bright eyes. Yeah, a lot of epiphanies here about how deep this connection is. For those of you that have known each other in the 3D for a long time, that is coming through. Maybe for some of you that your person's just having epiphanies too because for some of you it does come through that there's some, that's the 6 of Cups, that childhood energy, but maybe, yeah, they weren't recognizing what the connection was all these years. That's not for everyone. The taste of love is sweet, where hearts like ours meet. I felt freedom, oh my gosh. Oh, with the fire went wild. Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash, twin flames, connecting directly here with this Six of Cups, as we just said. And look at it's all heavy here. Look, just kicking it here. Okay, last chance. And as I said that, look, these three stuck out. Yeah, so that's that. Sometimes it amazes me how strong the power of love can be. Sometimes you just take my breath away. You take my breath away, the Cassidy. There it is again. Okay, you guys have to go listen. I'm going to put it here. Yeah, so it's really on the Rhine right now. It's from me. It's to you. For your eyes. It's a weight, a wonder that is wise. I am here. You are there. Love is her cross to bear. Love is her cross to bear, John Gorka. This is very goosebumpy. This is about that crossroads that we talked about, that we know your person is at right now, and really recognizing it and know that they can't move. It's our cross to bear. It's a burden, like not a burden, but yeah, I mean, it's something that they have to live with. That's what I want to say. And the love between you. Also listen to this song. Friend of mine, John Borcutt. Got to go listen, guys. This is definitely one of your songs. Not all songs you know, or not all songs you love. But you'll love this song, I promise you, Twin Flames. We've got a straight line to each other's heart. We took the pieces and we made a part. Right in tune, Railroad Earth. My gosh, you guys, the Divine Feminine coming through here, pretty strong. And yeah, this coming together, Twin Flames. Okay, we're going to get a fairy stone for you and close your reading. It's a butterfly. Yeah, hope, transformation. We talked a lot about that. You're in it. You're both in it. This is you. Things are changing. As I said, we're in that wheel of fortune. You're going to new cycle. It's not easy. Butterfly, it's not caterpillar to butterfly. It's not a direct connection. There's a lot of goop involved and spinning around in the dark saying, what is happening? But that's you. I love this for you. You are a butterfly. Beautiful twin flame. It's emotional. These messages have been very emotional. Your person is very emotional. I know you are too. And I hope this helps your heart, their way. You're a butterfly. And if you're not quite there yet, if you're still in that metamorphosis stage, you will be. All right, guys, I love you. Take very good care of yourself. Love, light, all good things. I look forward to seeing you at your next reading. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I love you. Take care of yourself. You're going to be fine. Going to get you on that other side if you're not already there, and it's could be getting a whole lot better. Hang on. Bye, twin flames.